Imagine yourself in a third-place shoot-off at the National Collegiate Championships. Your opponent has only missed one target, and you've got 2 shots left. The pair of birds comes out, and you whiff both of them. This happened to me my freshman year at JU, and I've been shooting competitively in the shotgun sports for over 10 years now. I've competed in states like Arizona, California, Nevada, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Ohio, the list goes on. And in this speech, I will be explaining the 3 main disciplines you can expect to find at any average shotgun competition. These being trap, skeet, and sporting clays. And before I get into the nitty-gritty of the 3 disciplines, there are some general basics that apply to each one. To begin, the orange clay pigeon, sometimes referred to as the clay target, the clay pigeon, the bird, the target, is an orange disc that they shoot through the air and you shoot it with a shotgun. Another kind of basics, each event at a shoot consists of 100 rounds of ammunition at 100 targets. Each box of ammunition contains 25 shells. Therefore, you shoot 4 rounds of 25 to get your score out of 100. Now, trap, which is widely considered to be the easiest discipline because it considers the least walking and the easiest angles that the birds can come out. Trap consists of a 5-man squad shooting from 5 posts along a curved line 16 yards from the trap house, where the trap, which throws the birds, throws the birds. You may get a bird anywhere in between a 35-degree angle at random. And each shooter shoots 5 rounds from each post. So shooter 1 shoots 1 bird, you go through the line 5 times and you rotate. After 5 rotations, you've shot in 25 rounds, and you do that 4 times for an event, which gives you a score out of 100. Now, trap with a 5-man squad, like skeet, also includes a 5-man squad. However, the field of play is set up quite a bit differently for skeet. You have 2 houses where the birds are thrown from. One of them, the high house, where the bird comes out at about 10 to 12 feet above the air, and the low house, where it comes out anywhere from elbow to shoulder height. These birds shoot towards each other and cross in the middle, and the shooters shoot from 8 stations along a semicircle in between each house. Stations 1, 2, 6, and 7, the closest to the houses, the shooters shoot 4 targets. 2 singles, a high and then a low, and then a pair where they shoot 2 at one time. Stations 3, 4, 5, and 8, you only shoot 1 high and 1 low. And 8 is in the middle, so these birds are coming directly overhead. Some say this is actually easier than trap because the birds are coming from the same place every time, no matter where in America you're shooting. A round of skeet is going to have a high house and a low house every time. However, sporting clays, which is generally considered to be the hardest of the 3 disciplines because it is the most like bird hunting. These targets are not set to a trap house or the high and low house. They can be set out anywhere amongst the terrain of the said course. If you're shooting in Arizona, you're shooting in the desert. If you're shooting in Florida, it may be a swamp or a forest. If you're shooting in Alaska, it may be some pretty dense woods. And the targets are all aligned at just about any angle you can think of. There are some targets that will come from behind you and fly over your head, some that come directly at you, over you. They have targets 70 yards away going straight left or straight right. They've got targets that will go straight up in the air and come straight back down. And they've even got targets that run along the ground called rabbits. To conclude, There are many more variations of these disciplines, including double strap and double skeet, Olympic variations of trap and skeet, and super sporting. However, trap, skeet, and sporting clays are the main three that you'll find at any range across this country. And lastly, as a sophomore at JU in a second place shoot off just last year for double strap, I was able to succeed victoriously against my opponent. Thank you.